Hello, Assalamu alaikum. You people are watching the channel Bionemia, and today we are discussing the excretory system of the human beings. So let's start. The excretory system of the humans consists of the two bean-shaped organs, and they are present in the retroperitoneal space. The adult humans, on average, has 11 centimeter long, 6 centimeter wide, and 4 centimeters thick kidneys. And the color may vary, that it may be dark red or it may be dark brown. The kidneys, they are covered by the renal capsule, like it is a very thin capsule which surrounds both of the kidneys, and below the renal capsule there are two layers of the fat which prevent the kidneys from frictioning with the other organs, and above each kidney there is present the adrenal gland. Adrenal gland is very important in the excretory system, as if we are running off of water in our bodies, so the adrenal glands secrete out the ADH hormone into the distal convoluted tubules of the nephrons, and then the distal convoluted tubules start reabsorbing water. But if our blood plasma contain enough water, so then no ADH secretion takes place from the adrenal glands, and as a result we pass out the diluted urine. As we discuss more about the kidneys, so the kidneys, there are two kidneys, that is the right and the left kidney, but the right kidney is slightly lower in position as compared to the left because of the asymmetrical positioning of the liver on the right side. And the right kidney is present below the diaphragm, and it is present at the backside of the liver, but the left kidney is present at the backside of the spleen. It is considered as the largest part or the largest organ of the lymphatic system of the human beings. Both of the kidneys, that is the upper parts of the both kidneys, that's the right and the left kidney, they are protected by the lower ribs, that is the 11th and the 12th ribs. Now you can take a look of the diagram. This shows the positioning of the kidneys, that is the right kidney is slightly lower and the left kidney is slightly above, and there are two tubes that arises from both of the kidneys. These tubes are known as the ureter, which opens at the posterior side of the bladder, and then these ureters bring about the urine which is formed inside the kidneys, and upon the urge of urination the urinary bladder is emptied through the urethra. So let's discuss the external feature of the kidneys. The kidneys, they're externally provided with the blood from the aorta through the renal arteries, and then this blood is taken back through the renal veins, and these renal arteries and renal veins, they open at the hilum or the hilus area of the kidney. The renal veins that carry away from the blood from the kidneys then combines in the or then drains out in the inferior vena cava of the heart, which then empties the blood into the right auricle for the oxygenation purposes. And the ureters, they are present at the backside of the urinary bladder, and they bring the urine into the bladder. So let's start with the internal structure. Internally, the kidney consists of the renal cortex, the renal medulla, and the renal pelvis. So let's start with the renal cortex. Renal cortex, it is the area which is present between the medulla, between the inner part and the outer capsule. It is always granular because of the nephrons. The nephrons give it a rough texture, and the Cortex, it also provides a space for the arterioles that bring the oxygenated blood and the venules that carry the deoxygenated blood away from the kidneys, and a hormone which is known as the erythropoietin that is responsible for the production of the red blood cells is also produced in the renal cortex, which is then become a part of the blood circulatory system and reaches the organ where the RBCs are formed, and that organ for sure is the liver. Okay, then we'll discuss the second part and the inner part of the kidney that is known as the medulla. The medulla, it also, as you can see in the diagram, the medulla, it is the inner part where the dark color triangular masses are present, and these dark triangular masses are known as the renal pyramids. Then they contain a dense network of the nephrons. The last part of the inner structure of the kidney is known as the renal pelvis, where the hilus or the hilum is present, and it is present. It is actually a groove present on the concave side of the each kidney, where the blood vessels, the nerves coming from the brain, the spinal cord, etc., enter and exit the kidneys. And the ureters, it is also the point of the exit for the both of the ureters. The renal pelvis actually connects the kidney to the rest of the body.